If you want to get ahead, I suggest you first check your attitude. Your attitude can stop you in your tracks. I remember when I first started selling products, I was told that if you act enthusiastically and happy, that feeling is contagious. It can cause your prospect to like you or dislike you. No one really feels comfortable around a person with an evil attitude. If you are a happy person, you will notice that that happiness is contagious. No matter how sad or unhappy an individual is, they will begin to feel better if you approach them with a smile, kind words, and words of joy. Before you know it, they will begin to feel better. In fact, they'll feel so good that they'll forget about their sadness. I have met many individuals from all walks of life. And because I have a happy attitude, I have persuaded them to become my friend. And once I have a person that become my friend, that person will be able to listen to me. And all I had to do was to make sense, present sound logic, and before you know it, that person became my client. They were sold. All because of a good attitude. If you have a good attitude, you can get your employees to work better. They'll work longer hours. They give you greater production simply because of your attitude. Attitude is very, very, very important. If you have a good attitude, you have a better family life. After all, who wouldn't want to be around a nice person? A happy person. It's only natural for a person to want to be around a person with a great attitude. Somebody that make them feel better about life and themselves. You know, I never have a problem dealing with people because I bring to the table happiness, a good attitude. And no matter how far in the dumps the people are in when I meet them, after I speak with them for a while and share my optimism, before you know it, they become optimistic also. And I made a friend. And believe me when I tell you, you can't sell your enemies. They must become a friend first. That gives them the confidence in saying yes. I remember that all the time. Everywhere I go, I want to create friends. So, I have the brush in my hands. So I paint a happy picture with my attitude. And I find that success is always guaranteed as long as you have a good, optimistic attitude. We must be optimistic. If your doctor is optimistic with a good attitude, you have a tendency to feel better. I remember I was once stopped on the thruway by a state trooper. And he was well dressed. He had such a nice attitude. I was almost happy getting the ticket. Optimism can change a dismal outlook and cause things to look a lot brighter. So, if you want to be successful, consider your attitude. Look happy. Speak with a happy voice. Be optimistic. And you can change things. Because that optimism affects people that you're dealing with. If you're talking to someone in business, if you are optimistic and happy, you get a better response. If you have a nasty attitude and you speak in a derogatory manner, you will receive a negative response. And that's not what you want. To be successful, you want a positive response. And you can get it. Optimism is very controlling. With an optimistic viewpoint, you can change your world. With an optimistic viewpoint, you can fill your pockets with overflowing money. I remember there were some salespeople that was quite successful. They would close deal after deal after deal. Why? Because they became a friend to the prospect because of their optimistic viewpoint. And their aura of happiness. It can work for you. You must be optimistic. Now, optimistic viewpoints don't come naturally. Why? Because the negative man is always there, trying to tell you negative things. When you want to say, negative man, you get away. I can't afford your negativism because I want to be a success. And the way to be a success starts with having an optimistic mind. If you are optimistic, then the battle is almost won. Just hang in there and keep trying. What you want to do is think of all the positive things that you can think of every time you associate with another individual, and you will become a success. Keep looking up, for the best is yet to come.